Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have damn near almost everything on this engine right here. It's all torqued down. We still got to take our special tool spacer out right here and install the crank pulley and install the drive belt. Still got to install the oil filter. We still got a lot to go. We still got to put the dual mass flywheel back on, torque to spec with new hardware. We still got to install that spacer before we put the dual mass on. Now, for the junkyard transmission right here. As a Toyota dealership, we do not have the special tools to properly fill this. So what I did was, the old one, I drained just like this and I got about a quart of fluid out. Because there's still fluid in the transmission. Now, what I did was, I took the filter out and I started pouring fluid in there. And it took its sweet ass time going in. And it took its sweet ass time coming out, giggity. But, as you can see, we're starting to drip, which is good. So, I don't know if this is going to work, and please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, let me know. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put this plug back in because we're already starting to drip fluid. And then I'm going to put another quart of fluid in there. Because I got a quart of fluid out the old one. And we're going to see what happens. If the transmission moves when I'm all said and done, worst case, we're going to have to send it over to Volkswagen or Audi to get a proper fluid level check and possible adjustment. Or, in the rare case, I'm going to be right on the money. But we are changing the filter. I already changed the O-ring, you freaking goombas. The only thing I don't like about this transmission, well, the pan got a whole lot of flavor on it. I have no idea how long it's been sitting in the yard for. And it looks like it's in worse condition. Oh, Jesus. Wow, let's get the light on that. Whoa. You know, I'm going to stop touching that. This is the transmission that they provided us from the junkyard. You can see it got all the yellow marker on it. So, let's hope it moves. Alright guys, we got that fluid in. Brand new filter right there. Brand new O-ring right there. I hope this works, because, yeah, I hope it works. Alright, very good. We're going to put this trans on the table over there. And then we're going to set this cherry picker on the engine. Pull it off the freaking engine stand, and then we're going to put that shim, that plate back on. And then we're going to put the mass flywheel on. So meow, we're going to get the transmission, we're going to put it on the table over there. We're going to set the cherry picker up onto the engine, take the engine off the engine stand. Then we're going to put this here plate on, and I wrote the spec right there. And we're going to get the dual mass flywheel on. Let's continue. Alright guys, I need everybody to pay attention here, because there is only one freaking way that this crank pulley is going to go on. You see this weird shaped tooth right there? That guy right there and that circle right there? Let's flip that. Correlates to there. See? Right there, circle. Well, let's go to the crankshaft. Now, you can put this on the wrong way, and you're going to have a weeble wobble crank. And you're going to screw a bunch of stuff up. So, as you can see, let's put the light on it. There is only one way for this crank to go on. And it's pointed up. See that little arrow right there? That little arrow points directly to that, and that little arrow will point to that little circle. And there might even be something on the crank over here. I'm not sure. I know the timing mark was along over there somewhere. But yeah, let's get the crank pulley on the correct way. Alright, let's get that little guy out there. Yeah, there's no mark on the pulley, on the crank pulley. It would be like right here somewhere, because that's where our circle is. And that's where our flat spot is. So, oh wait, you know what I should do too before I even stick this in, giggity? I should put a little emery cloth on the crank seal edge of the crank pulley. Just make sure that surface is nice and clean for the brand new surface, and we'll put a little bit of lubrication, a little bit of grease around here. So let's do that real quick. Alright, let's try this again. Got our keyway there, got that guy right there. Oh, there goes the camera. Wonderful. Alright guys, now that I picked up the camera, I don't know if you could see it, but you could see the teeth through the hole. Giggity. You never want to see teeth through the hole. Oh my god. But you could see the big tooth right there. And just look at your line here. I mean your circle. And then the arrow right there. You know, not for nothing, what I probably could have done is I probably could have made like a little notch or a little paint mark in the crank pulley. Yeah, I could have done that. And yeah, here's our little guy right there, and you can see we're just a little turned, but we're right where we need to be. So let's get this guy in. Now, in a perfect world, yes, that would be a brand new crank bolt, but not for nothing, they didn't provide me with one, so sorry there, guy. Alright, we got our crank pulley on and all torqued to spec. We got our drive belt on. Very good. What else? Well, we got that plate on, but my spec I put on the wrong side. So what we did was, we put the spec right here, but I also gave it the old John Hancock. Very good. Let's get that dual mass flywheel installed. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The engine and transmission are now together. It's about freaking time. It's about time. And my lift still works. I was able to lower the car. So, yeah. We're getting closer. But we still got a long way to go. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.